talk about basically the masonry layout. The masonry grid, it is known as an aesthetic way to assemble your images. For example, we can see certain images like a brick wall or masonry. As we scroll down, we can see that you can stack on different images vertically or horizontally. Now that depends on the way you basically how you create this layout is you use a certain library. For example, I use this website, and there are many certain layouts you can use. So I essentially downloaded a file called this file. Essentially, you have to add this file to your project, and then you can basically this is the HTML and the CSS. So you can see the code from this masonry website, and while in code, as you can see that first of all we need to import the file and the JavaScript file. For that we created a file masonry package. So this is the basic file, uh, the source file, which includes the masonry minimum JavaScript file. After including this file, you go to you create a file called masonry, and this is a simple HTML file, web page template. And as you can see, you have to include that masonry grid CSS file, and in the script uh, you have to add this uh, file. So this is your essentially your masonry JavaScript file, which you have to include in the script. And you also have to create your CSS file, and in the CSS file we define certain properties, which I'll show you later. So this is your code. First of all, we created a div tag, and inside the div tag we use the class grid, and we use individual div tags, and inside the div tags there is an image source. So the image source, the image tag, we add the image source, the location of that particular file, and the alternate. And simple, you can copy paste the images and stack them together. So when you do that, so I'll show you the CSS file. So when you go to the other elements, so when you go to the CSS file, and you can see this is our CSS code, in which we set the width of the grid item and define its various aspects. And so you can see that the code which is responsible for the layout